Tired and wired, folks. My wife woke me up to tell me she was going to bed. And that I need to take out the garbage. So what I'm going to do, after laying in bed, staring, more or less staring at the ceiling with my eyes closed. I'm getting up and I'm going to take out the garbage, and then I'm going to haul my carcass. The plan is to haul my carcass from that point towards the store, where I shall get the celebratory ice cream in advance, and eat it whether you solve it or not. But I am going to give it a whirl, give it one more whirl. Part of what I'm dreaming is, okay, is Gray Flink or is not Gray Flink? The other thing I'm dreaming is that, well, just maybe it'll be Miss Markey. Just maybe Miss Markey sees how dang close she came. And maybe Miss Markey can pick up her third solve all time. And I have a better headline in mind than Stone the Crows. I was thinking, for if Miss Markey ever solves, her headline is going to be Stone the Crows. But I think I've got, well, maybe we'll fit that in the subhead. But I've got a better one in mind for pretty much anyone who solves this thing. I've got the headline partly done, at least. So, well, I guess we're going to refresh the thing. Weird Modifier Guessing Game 105. Of course, we're so dang close, and Gray Flink is such a frequent guesser. Maybe he could pick up his bauble like Nisser Koob did in Kaleidoscope. That was a trip. Nisser Koob guesses Kaleidoscope eyes, comes back, is present for the next guess, sees how crazy high the scores went, and then does Kaleidoscope. And I was pretty much on the same, way back when, I was pretty much on the same wavelength, putting myself in the guesser's place, same wavelength as Nisser Koob, because I was starting to look at that Kaleidoscope. I was starting to look at that Kaleidoscope list, and I swear that the Beatles song was going through my head too. It looked, just like, picture yourself on a boat, in a boat on a river. The list was looking just like that song, and you find yourself like subconsciously humming it. And so I totally relate. I mean, it was a weird Kaleidoscope eyes. What the hell is that? But I totally related to when Nisser Koob was picking up, looking at that list, and she bobbled it. She guessed it. The bizarre Kaleidoscope eyes variant, and then comes back and trims it herself. And I feel like we have this kind of similar situation, really, because even though Gray Flink didn't guess it, he was thinking it. And you can see, you can see the thoughts, you can see the wheels churning, and it just didn't quite convert into a guess last round. So he's got the odds on. Miss Markey doesn't guess nearly as frequently, but the update clearly shows that she's on the right track. So I think you have to say Miss Markey has better odds than usual for her too, and that'll be pretty exciting. But whoever it is straining. It's just restraining for pudding to be guessed at this point. And please don't defer. Please don't let the mystery hang around thinking that it's Gray Flink's to solve. Let's Every man or woman for his or herself. Let's get pudding. Let's nail it. Let's bring in some agony of defeat to go with thrill of victory in this game. Let's get some agony of defeat for Greyflink, or or not. Let's get the Saul. Let's get him picking up the bauble. Great any way that it goes down. Pudding is the mystery. Oh, it's a new person. It's a new person. We have a chance, but it's not Greyflink. I know Greyflink's horse's head. That's not Greyflink. I'm not sure. I'm kind of thinking. I know whose is that? Librana Francis. Whose is that? Thought Control. Oh, God. So we don't need no this. We don't need no that. It's not Thought Control. It's pudding, Francis. We don't need no education. That's Miss Markey. We don't need no dark sarcasms. That's Miss Markey. We don't need no Thought Control. Okay, you're on the right track. But it's pudding. Greyflink has the same song. It's pudding. But of course, that's one guess, and she might have it on the first one. Pudding. Come on. No! No. Oh. Maybe when I settle down for the ice cream, we'll have it. She has one guess left, right? She's got, well, let me think about it, Francis is saying. Okay. Well, you do that, Francis. You do that. Of course, maybe she wants me to. You know what? I should probably do it. If I lay eyes on a guess and it goes higher, if I lay eyes on a guess and it goes higher, I'm supposed to figure it out. Do I have license to wait? I certainly have license to wait. You know, though, I think that pudding is more logical. I don't know that I should consider this progressive. If it's education, dark sarcasm, thought control. You know what? Thought control is more broadly used. Dark sarcasm is clearly Pink Floyd. Thought controls has a little more broader use. It shouldn't make it. I absolutely have license. Do I want to get hung up sitting here doing one guess at a time? It won't kill me. It won't kill me. Are we paused? We're moving. Fine, Francis. We'll look up thought control. If it goes higher, I'll go to print with it. Am I really going to do that? Am I going to do that? Go to print without ice cream? I'm tired and wired. And now I have work ahead of me with no ice cream to enjoy to keep me company. No, there's no reason that thought control should be leaping out any more than dark sarcasm in education. And you laid eyes on it. It's Greyflinks. It's pudding. No, I'll do it. I'll do the other side of ice cream, Francis. Not now. You think about it. You think it over.